This is the original drawing that I created for all of the shops in this row. I'm now working on ideal decorations, and all of the sizes for heights and widths I've got on this one drawing. Using the sizes from my original drawings, I then created the main frontage, simply using a set of boxes. From this set of boxes, I then wanted to make an underlay for it, which is the sticky back label for the window frames. Using this frontage as a template, I then constructed boxes to fit into these openings. I've constructed them all to make it easier and quicker for you to see. And once placed in there, they are the window frames that will be made on sticky back paper. I've added the frames to the left-hand window, and I'll show how they are constructed in a moment. But you can see by the dotted lines all of the different component parts that are in that frame. The first thing I've done is to add these 3 lines, which are the base of the frame, as shown in the photograph. I've now added another part of the frame, and rather than try to copy that freehand, simply duplicate it. Then use the flip tool on the top ribbon, and you will have one identical for the other side. I've now added 4 more of the smaller parts of the frame, ready to put in the curved components, and this is where it gets interesting. To draw the curved sections, press the select tool, then draw a line. Then draw a line from point to point. Then go back to the select tool, select node tool, click on the center and hold, and just push until you get the curve that you want. Once you've done that, go back to the select tool, then right click on the mouse to duplicate, and flip that tool, and you will have an identical curve for the other side. Now, all of one section could be done like that, but I thought I'd show how easy it is to do this way. The next step is to press on select again, go for the draw line, and this time draw a line from this point to this point. Select again, go to the node tool, go to the center and push up. And you can play with this until you get them exactly right. So if we say that the bottom curve is the best curve, then it will show you how it's calculated. Click on select again, go to the node tool, and this time click on the first one that you made, bring it back a bit. Takes a bit of a fiddle, but if you move backwards and forwards and side to side, and you can see there from how far out this one was. So then if we press select, take that one back out, as it shows how far out it was. Then again, duplicate, pull out, flip tool, and drop it back into place. And again, it's up to you until you get that correct, using the node tool again. Sorry about that. Using the node tool again, we can then alter the bottom one again, move side to side. And as you can see, you can move them side to side, and it's very flexible to get exactly what you want. Then you can even click on this part of it and move this side up. So again, a very flexible tool that can be used just to make sure that you've got exactly what you want. So that's the finished article in 2 parts. As long as you kept the main frontage as a grouped item, you can then pull that away and you've got the 2 separate parts. You've got that for the 500 grams and this for the sticky back paper. One last thing that I will say here is that if you surround and select the item, and then go to Object, Fill and Stroke. This will come up on the right hand side. If you go to the stroke style, and in the width box, change the setting to 0.15. All of the lines will now be 0.15, and it's easier on the cutting machine and makes a finer cut. If you do the same on this one, and again, stroke style, delete what's in the box and put 0.15, all lines will be the same thickness. This again makes it easier on the machine. You've got to think how the machine works, and as I said, check that all of your joins are actually complete. We'll now move on to the next part of the project, which is to make all of the other component parts.